The Catholic Bishop of Sokoto Diocese, Matthew Kukah, has expressed his concern about the growing prevalence of ethnic and religious prejudices in Nigerian universities, especially in the northern region of the country. Speaking during an interview with Arise TV on Thursday, Kukah alleged that most universities in the north have refused to allow the Christian community to establish worship centers on the school premises. I don't understand. Is it a Muslim school? I don't get it. Bishop Kukah also criticized the diminishing diversity and merit-based practices in academic institutions in the region. He said a mosque was constructed at the University of Nigeria, Nsukka. I delivered a convocation lecture in Calabar 3 weeks ago. After my lecture, Chief Imam of the university came to congratulate me. But as I speak to you, Usman Danfodio, who is over 40 years old, Bayero University and other universities in the northern Nigeria have decided to close their doors to the possibility of churches being built in the universities across the country. All this fanaticism we are seeing is expressed in public life. If students in the university or at the point of their growing up are not allowed to integrate and interrelate, and if churches or mosques cannot be built across this country, then there is a problem. The Catholic bishop emphasized that diversity and meritocracy in Nigerian universities are on the decline, with ethnic and religious factors taking on a more prominent role. There was a time when Ahmadu Bello University had lecturers from different parts of the world. Now, look at what has happened to our universities across Nigeria. Just imagine, our universities have become just mere incubators of ethnic jingoism. So I do not even know which funded federal university that you will name that has a vice chancellor that is not a local boy. So the universities themselves have become playgrounds for the ambitions of the local elite. The question is, why should a place of worship be a problem for a university, whether it is for the Muslim students in Calabar or the Christian students in Sokoto? I approached the Minister of Education, and this I have a letter from the Nigeria University Commission. The university in northern Nigeria have refused to implement this recommendation, Bishop Kukah said. I think sometime last month or 2 months ago, I heard something like this, that they are not allowing the Christian fellowship in two states like that in the north. I thought maybe at times people exaggerate, but for this man to come out and confirm that and just see what is happening in the south, in the other all those Christian dominated area that they have university, they still have a chief imam. Now wow, now wow. This integration remains the only lasting solution to Nigeria's problems, or else we should prepare our minds for imminent Islamization. Okay, and what has the churches and its preachers done to its Christians, if not to frustrate and kill us? Is this how a country can stand as one? Everyone has a legal right to eat what he or she wants to. You can't even force me to eat what you are eating. What kind of a brainless human beings are this? Nigeria will never become an Islamic state as one. It will only work when there is division. Stay on your lane, I stay on my own. Do what you want and I do what I want. So the people who can really make this thing happen, well, um I don't know whether more people need to really talk, but for this thing to have effects here, is when the president makes some kind of statement. Everybody will reset. You correct everybody in love, you say it in love. Everybody must be accommodated. Every religion must be accommodated. The universities that are built with taxpayers' money, I don't understand, and neither belongs to Christian or Muslims. Most of the times that Muslims pretend Islam as religion of peace. I do wonder what is definition of peace. A religion that doesn't even provide for alternative views. But what is the relationship between school and church or mosque? Was this a government policies? Religion is the bane of northern Nigeria. Meanwhile, True Islamic countries like Saudi Arabia and Turkey are progressive, while our northern brothers here are using Islam to hold their people back. One Nigeria is a very big scam. Disintegration is the only solution to all these problems. Now today, where we have churches in Sokoto's Kukah, or what is his name, should mention another universities in the east that allowed Muslims to build mosque in their universities, and also point out another university in the north that refused church in their school. This alleged must be happening in the two regions because one is Muslim dominant religion while the other is Christians, unlike here in the west. Who is this one? What is this one talking about? What has South is going to do with what he's talking about? There's nowhere in the southeast, if that's what you want to talk. Instead of you to blame all those people from your brothers from the north, there's no school in the north, in the southeast, that is a federal or government school that will say that Muslims should not build their own mosque. Why? Why is it always your headache? I don't know. Honestly, I need an answer for to this kind of person. Hmm? Please, Bishop, be kind enough to give the public feedback on the outcome since you have reported to the minister. Nigerians will be very interested to hear this. If they are sure their religion is the true way to God, then why the stopping of campus Christian fellowship in the northern universities? This means they are not even sure or confident in what they worship or serve. So guys, let's hear your opinion now on this.